This past week was a difficult week indeed. Simcha Dov had pneumonia. It was a worse case than usual. We were in the hospital for the entire time. And Baruch Hashem, we were getting to the end of the week, and it was looking like we might be able to be discharged with the ability to continue to care for him at home, giving the antibiotics both through the IV and through his peg. But we were able to do that at home, and we were very excited to be able to do that. In the end, there was a lot of confusion with the discharge, and we were supposed to leave Thursday, and it didn't happen. We stayed there another night. And then Friday, there was a last-minute confusion whether we could make it in time, whether everything would be able to be put in place, whether we can have everything organized. And in the end, we came home just a couple hours before Shabbos, and everything worked out. That feeling of coming home after being in the hospital, after Simcha Dov being sick, being in the hospital, which is always a challenging situation, was such an amazing feeling. We went into Shabbos with such an excitement, such a feeling of relief, such a feeling of being home. It's hard to describe how amazing that feeling of just being home with Simcha Dov was an amazing feeling. That reminded me of a verse that I once heard that I would like to share with you today. The pasuk says, "V'shomer b'nei Yisrael Shabbos lo doyrusam." The bnei Yisrael need to keep it for their generations. The Orach Chaim is medayik that the word lo doyrusam is normally written with a cholim after the dalet and after the reish, and then it would mean for their generations. However, it's written without a vav, which means it can be written l'diroisam, for their dwelling place. My cousin Rabbi Yanki Nissan shared a word on this pasuk and on this Orach Chaim, that we, Klal Yisrael, need to learn to make Shabbos our dwelling place. Means that what happens during the week, that's when we're traveling, we're away from home, we're engaged in our physical activities. But on Shabbos, we have to feel like that's our main dwelling place. That is where we dwell. That is L'diroisam. And as we came home this Shabbos, after being in the hospital, we were successfully able to make it home and everything organized. And we had Simcha Dov with us. And it's true, we had to continue to care for him, and he's still sick, but we were home. That feeling of being home was so powerful. And I realized that's what the Vart is. That's what Shabbos needs to be to us. It has to be this tremendous feeling of being at home. And when we engage in the world, it's like we're in the hospital. We have to overcome challenges. That's not where we live. We live at Shabbos and we leave at home. So I wish us much hatzlacha this upcoming week, and may we all be successful, and may all of our challenge be able to overcome. May we have a Chag Kosher Sameach as we enter the Yom Tov of Pesach as well. But most importantly, as we enter Shabbos, may it be our feeling of being home. May we all be able to zeicha to feel that amazing sense that Hashem has welcomed us back home, and we can feel His Shekhinah, and we can feel that sense of peace and belonging like nothing else.
Oy 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 oy, is gilu